Since the last few days, there's been speculation that the most popular battle royale game in the country, PUBG Mobile, might get banned by the Indian government. This comes after rising political tensions on the Indo-China border. But this is not the first time this is happening. A few weeks ago, the Indian government banned 59 apps, which included TikTok and Mobile Legends Bang Bang, stating that these apps pose a threat to the national security and the privacy of the users. Surprisingly, PUBG Mobile evaded the first wave of bans, but now the authorities have trained their crosshairs on this game. According to a report in the Economic Times on July 27th, Indian government has made another list of apps that could pose a threat to the national security, and this list includes PUBG Mobile. So, is PUBG Mobile gonna get banned? Let's examine the facts. Let's first see whether or not PUBG Mobile is a Chinese app or not. Let's start with the history of this game. PUBG PC was developed by Brendan Green. His in-game alias was PLAYERUNKNOW'S, and hence his name forms the first two initials of the game. He started making it as a mod for an existing game called Arma 3. This game was produced and published on the PC by Bluehole Studios based in South Korea. Now, it took off on Steam and became a huge success, and hence even console versions were released. But now for PUBG Mobile, Tencent got involved as a publisher. Now you see, Tencent is a Chinese giant and they do much more than just game publishing. They're one of the biggest companies in the world with presences in technology, banking and many other aspects. Lightspeed and Quantum Studios, an internal division at Tencent, helped port this game to mobile devices on Android and iOS. So you see, to answer the question of whether or not PUBG Mobile is a Chinese game, it's not a straightforward yes or no answer. The man who made this game, Brendan Green, is Irish. Bluehole, the studio which originally developed it, is based in South Korea. However, Tencent, the publisher for the mobile version of this game, is a Chinese company. Now, while the Indian authorities are debating whether or not to hit this game with the ban hammer, PUBG Mobile has already been banned in Pakistan. The Pakistan Telecommunication Authority, or the PTA, initially banned this game on 1st July, with the matter set to go to court on 9th July. Now, while the Indians are worried about privacy concerns and national security, Pakistan banned this game on some completely different grounds, stating that this game is addictive, a waste of time, and poses a serious negative impact on the physical and psychological health of children, behaving like typical parents protective about their kids. Despite the Islamabad High Court ordering Pakistan Telecommunication Authority to lift the ban on PUBG, this game continues to remain banned in Pakistan according to an official statement made by the PTA. Basically, the authorities are still conflicted by the situation and are still discussing the situation. In all of this, the Pakistani team Freestyle, that was supposed to compete in the PUBG Mobile World League, was unable to play in the opening weekend. However, they are playing now and they're doing reasonably well in the tournament. Now, we're not sure if they managed to play via a VPN or they were able to somehow appeal to the authorities and get permission to play their matches in the last 2 weeks. But what's gonna happen if PUBG gets banned in India? Obviously, it will be a very sad situation. PUBG Mobile accelerated the growth of esports scene in India. We have plenty of talented world-class players that will be lost if this happens. Livelihoods will be affected for teams, tournament organizers and content creators. Several foreign organizations such as Fnatic, TSM, Nova, GXR have invested into this country to pick up rosters and they will all be severely affected. India is the biggest market for PUBG Mobile. Out of the reported 600 million downloads that this game has, 175 million. That means nearly 24% of all the downloads are from India. If PUBG Mobile does get banned, not just the game developers, but an entire ecosystem that has sprung up around this game will lose everything that they have worked so hard for. But is PUBG doing anything to prevent this? Just yesterday, on the 29th of July, PUBG Mobile updated its privacy policy for Indian users. They describe the situations in which they share personal information with third parties. Clearly, PUBG Mobile is trying to be as transparent as possible and they are trying to appease to the correct authorities, but there can be no predicting whether even after all their efforts, the game will be allowed to operate in the country or not. Now, let's say it does get banned. What do you do next? What do we play? Free Fire? It's obviously the next game that comes to our mind first. Now, I know that a lot of Free Fire players might get a lot of hate from PUBG Mobile players, but eventually if PUBG Mobile does get banned, this might be the only choice left. Free Fire has a similar battle royale experience, but there's a few more elements involved in this thing. There's different characters that have different special abilities of their own, and they also have glue walls where you can just randomly pop one on the ground and it will give you temporary cover. Alternatively, players could also turn to Call of Duty Mobile. Now, Call of Duty is a storied and a big legacy franchise. It includes many different multiplayer modes and a chaotic battle royale as well. And then finally there's Fortnite Mobile, which is a completely different experience from PUBG Mobile. The building mechanics in Fortnite are very difficult to master, even on PC, even with the keyboard and the mouse. So that means it's gonna be an incredibly different beast on the mobile devices. Now that's all the facts we know so far about this uncertain situation. What do you think is gonna happen next? Will PUBG Mobile get banned? Should it get banned? And if it does, what's gonna happen next? Let us know about your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you next time. For now, it's time to go AFK.